What up? You just wake up, bro?
No, just fucking look like a bum.
Just fucking. Nice.
I wish.
Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with but little bum action.
Yeah, my fucking scrappy ass beard.
I know, I was just looking at mine. I was like, I look like a fucking walrus. I need to get rid of this shit. I look like Andy Reid's bitch
Yours is
ass.
long. That shit bugs me sometimes when it gets too long and goes into my mouth.
I've been eating like food and shit getting in my mouth. I'm like, "Bleh,
Yeah.
bleh." Hit the fucking Evan Almighty. Bleh.
Yes.
Gosh, dude. I don't know how you could just get in front of like a bunch of people and just start going crazy like that. I couldn't keep it together. I'd be like, yo, I don't know what you tapped into, but I need some of that. I need some of that. Back to you, fuckers. Ah.
Some of those news bloopers are pretty funny. New like
Yeah.
actual newscasters.
It's funny how movies used to do that. Have like all the bloopers at the end.
Oh yeah. I feel like they do that sometimes nowadays. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Mm, they did that with
I
the
think it just
Deadpool movie,
depends.
actually.
But I still haven't seen it.
What? It's actually good. Um, yeah, I guess. There's only a couple of movies back then too. Oh,
The Rush Hour ones, bro. Rush Hour is goated for that.
yeah. Yeah, the Rush Hour ones are classic. Huh. What do you say? He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
The
Rush
filter
Hour 2.
fish.
What was the last like big comedy movie?
Like big comedy movie? I don't know. What do you mean by big?
I
Loved
don't
by
know.
everyone.
Yeah, like just even like talked about. I feel like it's been a minute since there's been a good comedy.
I don't know.
To be honest though, I haven't seen like a movie in a minute that I've been like super impressed by. Just a movie in
Uh,
general. There's been TV shows though. I just watched the that Menendez brother one on Netflix. The Monster.
yeah, some guy that I work with was talking about that.
How was
Just
it?
talking about how crazy it was.
I didn't know anything about that story. The Suarez brothers.
Think we're related?
You
They
look
sound
like them, bro.
they sound like bitches, bro. We ain't bitches.
I think they were gay for each other. I'm with
And
that theory.
and they're brothers?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, wasn't the
Speaking of
older
gay,
brother like fucking molesting the younger one or some shit?
Abusing. But I don't know if those stories are, I don't think anybody knows the truth.
True.
Yeah.
speaking,
Nobody knows the truth about anything
Let's get down to the truth.
except for
Let's
the
get down to
leaders.
the cold, hard facts
Can
here.
we get down to business?
yeah. Speaking of gay, where'd you get that hat?
Silence. Hey, don't talk like that. Welcome back to Uninformed. On today's podcast, we're going to be discussing caterpillars and if they are aware on if they become butterflies. Joining us for this discussion will be Mason
Hey
and
guys.
Eddie.
It's Mason here.
Now,
Said,
Eddie,
yeah,
what do you think? Do you think caterpillars know that they will eventually change into butterflies?
yeah, or else they wouldn't. What do they do? Osmosis, onomatopoeia, metamorphosis.
I think it starts with a
Metamorphosis.
C. Crystallize.
Oh,
Cocoon. Cocoonin.
cocoon.
Cocoonification.
I'm just kidding. That's not actually what we're talking about. Yo,
Look, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Look at me.
that movie doesn't get enough mentions for being a classic.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen A Bug's Life?
Mm-mm.
I remember Mason had a
Ah,
freaking the what's the cricket dude's name? Hopper.
Hopper.
You had a Hopper toy and I had a Flick toy, and they were like
I do
freaking
remember that.
big
Actually,
as
no.
fuck. Like, yo, those things probably came
We
alive at
had the
night.
video game too. Do you remember the video game for the PlayStation?
The video game was
Show's
fire.
fire. I don't
dude,
think we ever beat it.
Bug's Life was legit on the PlayStation. It was
There's a
wild.
couple PlayStation games that I never finished, I don't think.
You ever play Aladdin
Aladdin? No, I didn't know that was one.
Video game?
That
and Power Rangers on Super Nintendo?
Yeah, Power Rangers on Super Nintendo was fire.
there was that game called Skull Monkeys on PlayStation. That shit
That
was
game's
fire. I never beat that
crazy.
game though either.
What about like freaking Oddworld? I don't
That
think
game was
ever
also
beat that
fire.
game. I don't even think I even got close to beating that game.
Isn't it like Odd
They
Bombs or
just had a
something?
new one come out not too long ago, actually.
For real?
Yeah,
That game was crazy. It was weird.
that game was fun. I like those like side scroller games like that. They're pretty fun.
Hmm. You ever heard of that game called Eternal Darkness or something?
Never played it. I've
Oh,
heard of
like,
it.
is it the little white like Hollow the Night guy,
No,
or am I thinking of something else?
it's this kid who it's like a side scroller game, and if you get hit one time, you're dead. It reminded me a lot of Donkey Kong Country, but my cousin had it. Actually, Devin bought, or your brother
Chris?
Joe bought it for him.
Oh,
Devin,
Joe.
yeah, bought it for Britain. And I remember playing that game for hours and could not get past the first level.
Eternal Darkness, or was it Final Fantasy? Joe was
Eternal
like,
Dark,
I think
Eternal
Eternal
Dark.
Darkness was like a Final Fantasy spin-off or something, was it?
Google it. I'm pretty sure it was Eternal
Let
Darkness.
me see.
Eternal Sunshine, The Spotless
Elden
Mind.
Ring,
Eternal Darkness, Saints.
No, it wasn't that.
2002, Sanity's Requiem. That was on GameCube. No, Britain didn't have no GameCube.
Nice.
No, Heart of Darkness. That's what it was.
Some of these
Oh
games are
yeah, yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I
Some of
played
those
that
old
game.
games are so good.
Yeah. Dude, I've been
Uh,
balls deep in this fucking Silent Hill game. It's crazy. I'm playing it right now, actually.
I've been seeing some clips of that game. Looks pretty fun.
Dude, it's gnarly.
I'm gonna have to look up a trailer of this.
Is it a new one?
Yeah, it just came out. I sent, dude, the first opening, like as soon as you open the game, it hits you with this warning I've never seen before. It
It's like,
says,
don't play this game or you'll want to kill yourself.
Ugh.
yeah, I put it up in the group chat.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's not a type of game that I really sound interested in playing.
Oh, it's pretty dope though so far. I've been really enjoying it.
Especially going into the cooler time of the year, that seasonal depression that be hitting, dude. I might actually just do it. Careful. They might pull
Aren't
down
you?
this video. Bro, Instagram took down a post that I put of this was when the Broncos like first started off by losing their first two. It was have you guys seen the frog guy who's always like crying? It had a
Like the
Broncos cap
meme.
and he was putting a fork into an outlet and they freaking took that down. It's like self-harm. Please reach out if you need help. I was like, yeah, I do need help. Fucking send me a good team, bitch. And then look at what happened. We got blessed with a good team. 3 in a row. Eddie's team sucks.
I think we're undefeated, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, any team that has the refs on their side would be undefeated, bro. Let's
I
not talk
mean,
about this. What were we just talking about? Video games?
yeah.
Video
You know what game I
games.
never could be? SOCOM. I couldn't even get anywhere past like maybe halfway.
Ocom?
Yeah,
I
that
don't even
game is too
remember that
big
game.
brain for me.
Yeah, I love that game.
I'm too
Remember
stupido.
one year, like during Harvest, I went to Jared's house and played that game for like a week straight. Like I didn't sleep, just online playing.
Yeah, I remember seeing him play and I was like, "Yo, I gotta try that." And I sucked.
Remember your brother Jake had that The World Is Not Enough game. It was a Pierce Brosnan game, and it was like
Oh, dude, no, that was 007,
007. Yeah, bro.
Goldeneye. I guess we had both. We had Goldeneye, and then we had also what was it? Was it World's Not Enough?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
was
had
on
both.
PS2.
For PS2?
No, we
Yeah,
had
it was
No, they
when
had
it
the
was on
Nintendo.
N64.
no, but it was when your brother lived in the brick house and Robert lived in those apartments.
Yeah, that was about the same time I was playing SOCOM.
Yeah, I mean he had that too there. It was when PlayStation Network was like a big deal.
Yeah, you might be right. This might be
Oh yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah, I think
Someone
so.
asked ChatGPT.
Yeah, I remember that. Um, and it looked incredible. Everyone was talking about how it was like
Agent Under Fire.
it was like a movie.
Um,
Huh?
I just remember back when you could put all of your players up to 99 overall and just say fuck it. Whole squad going up.
Dude, one of my favorite NCAA games, I think it was like NCAA 2005.
Dude, the Syracuse one with Carmelo. I
I'll talk
remember,
about football
oh,
though.
football? Yeah, NCAA football. They just brought that back too.
No, it
They
was
did.
actually which
Oh yeah, they did.
one was the one where you like went to school and you had to like take tests. And then like oh
What?
five or oh 06, like they
They
asked
went
you like
deep into
football
it.
questions and stuff.
That's crazy. College
If you're
simulator.
not passing with C's, you're off the team.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
bro.
fire, bro. If we did something like that, kids would probably they'd be locked in now.
It was like fucking what's it called? It was Alabama test. They're giving you 2 + 2 = 7.
Well,
Correct.
they were asking questions like you were on
Yo,
the
that's
you were on the
disrespectful.
5 yard line and you kicked a field goal, like how far would the actual kick be?
Oh my gosh,
Be
dude, get
what,
out of
20,
here.
22 yards or whatever?
Well,
Huh.
how long
I
is
24
the
don't,
yards.
huh.
end
I don't
zone?
know. I
10
just
yards?
play with my heart.
Huh. Do it by feel.
Is it
Uh,
10 yards?
It's 18 yards.
this guy's trying to figure it out.
No, I mean how long is the end zone?
18
10.
yard. It's an 18-yard kick because it's like I think you add 18 yards whatever
No, it's
pass
10
you're on.
and then 5 for where they like place the ball. And then I think the guy takes a 3 yard step back.
Hmm.
So it's like an additional 15,
I just didn't know how long the end
I
of the end
think.
zone from
A field goal is normally 17 or 18 yards longer than the distance of the line of scrimmage.
Let's
That was the
go.
question. I knew it because I've had to answer that question multiple times on that game.
you said 17 to 18 yards?
It's usually the standard, I think, is 18.
And some are shorter? That's weird. I would think they'd all be like have to be regulated.
Well, I think it's because
You want to pull out a fucking ruler
it's
every time you
wherever
go
it's
to kick a
however
field
far
goal?
the holder wants to hold the ball, right? To give
Hmm.
the kicker enough room so
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
the kick don't get blocked.
Because Eddie, the line of scrimmage, you have to factor in that distance, but they're snapping the ball back, and then however just comfortable the kicker and punter are, or the holder,
Mm.
to get a
They don't
decent
want to be
shot.
like, who was it? Got blocked.
Tampa
There's a lot of
Bay,
blocked
Ray
kicks.
Finkel.
Finkel and Iron, Finkel and Iron.
Laces out.
That's funny. The Bengals, that happened to the Bengals. Or no, nothing happened. The place kicker botched it. That would
That
suck.
that
What was the
Bengals
controversy? The dude like straight up jumping over the line. Was that in the Tampa Bay game?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was the Tampa Bay game that Eddie was talking about.
Dude, like just all the way over.
Yeah, I did. I thought you weren't allowed to do that.
I didn't think you were, but I think as long as you don't touch anybody,
He
you
just
can.
straight
He
he just
hurdled
straight
him, like
jumped over him.
cleared everybody, didn't touch one person.
Dang, that's
Dude should have
wild.
just stood up.
For real.
I would
It's
have thought Troy
crazy.
Polamalu did that shit.
You wouldn't have done anything, bro.
Have you ever listened to that Pat McAfee about lining up on the left hash for a field goal, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be a fake," and he was gonna be able to run it in. He was all stoked. He's like, "I'm gonna get a touchdown." But nobody lines up in the C gap, and like it was a perfect play to run a touchdown for a fake. It's like 99% successful, and he's like, "But guess who fucking lined up in the C gap? Troy fucking Polamalu, that motherfucker."
Yeah, doesn't he call him like
It's like it's
Palami?
not. He's like it's not a fake. It's not fake. It's like kick the fucking ball.
Dude, Troy Polamalu was a stud.
Yeah.
He had one of the craziest interceptions I've ever seen where he just extends his hand underneath the ball and that shit just like swipes right underneath before it hits the ground. And his hair's just flowing out the back of his helmet as he does it, dude, like a freaking just a god, right? From Olympus. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Playing
I
football.
remember I remember when they played
Head and
Kansas
shoulders.
City. I remember when they played Kansas City and Larry Johnson pulled his hair. Gangster.
Yeah. What do you think, Eddie? If you were ever in a situation where you had to play Troy Polamalu, you think you'd try and attack his hair too?
Hey, bro, it's part of your jersey.
For real?
Yeah.
You got to get him off his game, huh?
I mean, if it's part of the jersey.
Eddie be walking over there and being like, "Oh, damn, boy, you smell good. Your hair smells good, bro."
Huh. Is that coconut wave I'm smelling?
That'll throw him off.
Yeah. He'd be like, what the fuck?
Where did he
What?
go to college?
USC.
USC?
Mhm.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. A lot of good
Back when
that was
football
like
was good.
Uh-oh. Mason's down.
Oh no. Yo, what's going on with McCaffrey?
he has tendonitis.
Hey, went and got
Let's see.
stem cell
Itis.
shots in his legs.
Tendonitis, huh?
Is stem cells not illegal? Is that not a foreign substance or whatever?
No, it's not illegal. They just
Only
don't.
if it comes from foreign children.
They just don't really do a lot of the procedures here in America. And like I think like
Yeah, we shouldn't be outsourcing that shit,
the
bro.
better like more research has been done there. Like they're pretty successful over there. That's where Peyton Manning went. He got his stem cells in his neck.
He went to Tijuana.
Because it's not like regulated, right? So they can.
Yeah, he went to Germany, I believe it was. But yeah, I don't think it's like frowned upon there. I don't know why like they didn't really do it here. I think they're starting to do more of it.
I mean, we'll allow a bunch of terrible ingredients in food that's kill us, but
Fake meat.
fake
That's
meat,
stem
fake
cells. I'm
meat.
pretty sure.
Yeah, they'll allow us to put that in our body, but they won't allow us to
Dude,
heal ourselves.
I swear every time you go on like a Instagram reel or something. It's like everything we're eating is killing us. Like, damn, the fuck can I eat?
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day too. I was like, I think it's getting maybe blown out of proportion, maybe a little bit. It's like as long as I'm still functioning, like
I feel like just
I'm
figure
not.
out what makes you feel good.
Yeah, just
Like I feel
And
like
it
you
makes me feel good.
can, especially now for me. Like the older I've got, like if I eat something like shitty, I feel it pretty quick. Like yeah, I'm not eating that again.
well, I think it's one of those things too when you start like when you're like working out and then like and you do diet of some sort, like you eventually figure out what your body needs. Like you feel tired, you're like, "Oh, I need to eat some, some fruit or something, get some carbs." Like you usually can feel what you're lacking. Um,
You need some milk.
Yeah,
but I
he
don't I don't
no.
I don't know. I was listening to someone say that it doesn't necessarily matter like the source that it's coming from. You just would they would prefer that you choose stuff that's more uh
Actual.
nutrient
Like
dense.
clean
Yeah,
or like
clean.
your macros.
Yeah, like non-processed stuff. But
I
I say
mean,
be
yeah.
happy. Just be happy. Don't overdo it. Don't go and shove your face with fucking 19 pizzas, Eddie.
Dude, I
Bro,
tell you
I'll,
what,
I'll
dude,
smash a pizza.
I
a little Totino's pizza, party pizzas.
As soon as a slice hits
These
my
things are
mouth,
so
bro, the
good.
whole thing's down.
I don't know why they're so good.
Dude, like those, and then you get
The little square ones.
the green Tabasco. Holy cow, dude! Like I don't know what it is with that combination, but it just like hits so good.
Next topic. You're making me hungry.
Know what
Those
I
little
can't
pizzas are
eat?
freaking fire.
Know what I can't eat, and it makes me sad? Hot Cheetos.
Really.
Yeah.
They mess me up. Like
They're so
I
bad for your
feel like
stomach.
crap after I eat them.
Yeah, I had to stop chowing down on those.
They're so
They
good.
mess me up. Yeah. I feel like spicy stuff just now doesn't really sit well with me. I'd definitely be feeling it the next day.
You can't
Like
eat hot sauce.
honestly, like spicy stuff doesn't bother me. It's just hot Cheetos.
They put all those fucking chems in there.
You fuck with Takis?
All that red dye.
Little
I
Taki
like
action.
Takis.
Takis are fire. You know what are good? What's good? Veggie straws.
Those are
Veggie
actually
straws
pretty good.
smack.
Those make those give me like a stomach ache too.
I don't think I've had them.
You know what's good? Celery, carrots, cucumbers.
I don't think I've had those veggie.
Krispy Kreme, Little Debbie's.
You know who has the best ranch? Eddie's not gonna agree with me, but
I already know what you're going to say.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
Dude, their
Buffalo
ranch
Wild Wings
is
ranch is
so good.
fire, bro.
I
Buffalo
agree with
Wild
you.
Wings messes up my tummy too
I thought you were going to
bad.
say fucking what's
It's
it
bad
called?
news.
Um, Wingstop.
No.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild. That's all they have that's good there is the ranch.
Is there
Uh,
range?
no, dude,
Some if
their
their wings are
traditional wing
good, like if they're fresh, they're
the
pretty good.
traditional
But
wings are like fire. I love them. And they're always fresh. They never freeze the traditional wings. They're delivered and they're never frozen.
Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. This sounds like a fucking hashtag ad. Let's go.
there's this place down here they like they bake the wings instead of frying them, and they're so good.
Mmm.
It takes forever, but they're so good.
Someone needs to fry the wings in some lard. It'd probably be
They
so much
bake 'em?
better.
Yeah, instead of they probably use canola
Peanut
oil.
oil. Yeah.
Devin, just start a restaurant. I bet you
Dude,
make some
honestly,
fire ass wings. You probably
if
make
I
the
could
stuff you be sending me. I'm like, damn, this guy should just be
if I could
cooking
make
it up.
the same amount of money as I do now, like in a restaurant, I would possibly do
You could call it Tiger Slut. What?
it. Yeah, I always thought like if I made like a little taco wagon, I love making tacos. I call it the La Fama Blanca taco. White
Dude.
What
flame.
would you call
La
White
Fama
flame?
Blanca taco.
it?
That's
Okay, but what would
fire.
you put on it?
Ah, it'd just be like street tacos, just carne asada,
Shit, that sounds
carnitas,
so good right now. Fucking
some of
hungry.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
some of
some
my salsa I
tacos.
make.
My salsa.
You should do
Hey,
it.
salsa?
Just go set up every weekend. Go start stealing some real estate from some of the other places. Start showing up on the block, huh? They'll gun you down, huh? This is our block. Get out of here.
Give me a job.
Gringo. Mayo. I'm
Give
buying
me
it.
a job.
Give you a job. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would definitely do it.
Get a truck, Eddie.
It's I thought about it. It's quite a bit though.
How much would it? How much would like
Probably be
a good
60.
sized truck be?
You'd probably be like 80 to 100,000 into a decent truck with everything
Yeah,
in
if it
it.
was nice, if it was good, like a good setup.
And then what do you got to get? Just like permits to set up, or you got to talk to the city and find a spot.
Probably.
Permits. Permits
Permit.
like business permits to sell food,
Food
and then like
inspections.
food inspection
Yeah.
permits, and then pretty much finding a spot, you just have to like ask for permission from companies if you can like
Park
be outside
there.
their spot.
Probably
And they'd
be
be pretty
good in
stoked
Idaho.
on it because they
I
can
just
drink
don't
and they can go eat.
I just
Yeah.
feel like here, like there's a lot of little trucks and stuff. It's like I don't know. I just feel like it's not big enough around here to make enough money. Like I think you can make decent money, but like you need to be in like Salt Lake or somewhere like
Has
that
to be a passion too, because like
I
that's
think,
literally all you're gonna be
yeah.
doing is
I
cooking food all
I was
day.
gonna say, I think the food industry is pretty tough
all
because
day, all
it's
night.
margins are really small. So it's you got to really like, yeah.
There was this place down here that like they had a pretty good system where they only had so much food on hand, so like they just made their food so good that it would sell out and then they're just done for the day. And like that's all they needed for that day.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
It's a good idea.
The food truck I used to work on was pretty fun. Like
Dude,
it
Eddie,
was different. They just had a kitchen and then prepped all the food and then we just like handed it out and that shit was easy. And
I
we
was
always sold
thinking
out.
How long did
like
it take you to sell out?
It depended on the place, but like a couple hours, I would say.
I was thinking like a sweet tamale. You know, like most people just have like shredded pork or shredded beef or chicken or whatever. Dude, what if you did like carnitas in a tamale?
Ain't that?
That work.
Or I think anything in a tamale would be fire.
Carnitas in there would be so good. Cause just get like the really good meat. Cause like most of the time that meat's just like blah. Just like whatever sauce they put on it.
Needs to be seasoned well, for sure.
Yeah, the I feel like if you could improve the meat in the tamale, that would
There's
take it over
a
the
tamale
edge.
store here in town, I believe.
Yeah, they opened a restaurant. It's almost like a cafe Rio for tamales. They throw the tamales in and they throw all these different stuff on them, whatever you want, and then like some whatever sauce or stuff you want on top.
Is it good?
It wasn't bad. It was pretty decent.
Hmm. Shout out to the person who invented tamales, whoever
Yeah,
that was, bro.
the Pisces, bro.
Gosh, some of these food creations, like shout out to whoever was just like who took who made the pizza? Who's the
I feel
first
like
person to make
anything
a
that was
burrito?
invented is accident, bro. Has to be.
Yeah,
Someone who was probably stoned, huh? They're probably like, "Oh my gosh, here's some sausage and some eggs would smack with these potatoes on a tortilla. Put some cheese on that fish." Ah. Huh. Back in the
reminds me
day
of
when
like
they're all
grandma.
staring in the freaking stars.
Reminds me of like grandma's boy. Eat this, fucking throws it all together, throws it in the oven.
And, and the wings come with the breast.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, bro. He
Classic.
fucking throws the banana in the oven.
Think these 49ers gonna lose again after a 16-point lead?
I
All I
I
know is
wouldn't doubt it. It is Thursday night football. They might just they might make the dial the Buffalo Wild Wings. Hit the button. Everything starts going the Seahawks way. It's
yeah,
like,
for real.
yeah, come
I'm not
on.
ready for this game to end.
Those commercials were fire back in the day at Buffalo Wild Wings.
So, well, I don't
Dude, the
know. The
old
ones that
Budweiser commercials were the shit. Bud, Bud,
Yeah. I was just
Bud,
having this conversation
Wise, Bud,
the other day about
Wise.
how the ads were freaking ass now.
well,
All the Super Bowl ads, like I remember back in the day, like that was like one of the best reasons to watch it. Is you get some freaking hilarious ads.
bro, the best one was the Magic Bridge.
I don't even
The
know.
Magic Fridge. The Michael Cera one was good. The lotion one.
You don't remember the
What was
Magic
the
Bridge?
magic fridge?
We watched that together, Devin.
That was a long time ago, man.
It was
This
the
guy is
Equal.
so insulted, huh? We watched that together, Devin. You don't remember? You sound like my fucking wife, bro. God damn, dude. It's like, shut the fuck up,
Pull it up. It's hilarious.
Hey, I turned on the capability to share prior to everybody joining. Look, I'm on top of it, and we are recording. And Jacob, welcome.
Let's go. W's all around.
W's, big W's. Hey,
W's in the chat.
question of the day for all of you joining. How many muscles are in the
My
biceps?
day.
What?
What? What?
If you can answer that question, then we might like your comment.
Two. What?
Hey,
That was a guess. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
bye. Um, what were we just
Wait, is
talking
this for
about?
the viewers or for us? Because
Oh, you want me to like your
do we have
comment,
multiple
Jake?
choice?
Put a comment. I'll like it. I'll
Okay,
like
cool.
anything you do, Daddy.
Hey, chill out with that shit.
Yo, hey, what is everybody dressing up as for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a streaker, bro. I'm just gonna get fucking naked, walk into work.
Nice. Big dubs. Big dubs continue.
We're gonna be Dr. Eggman.
Nice. I like it. Eddie,
Think about being Michael Myers, bro.
you look like fucking Wilmer Valderrama. That's who you should be.
$1,000 in cash money.
Dude, I feel like that Mike Myers mask, they like triple the price this time of year just because it's like in season, you know?
They do.
Yeah, they get pricey.
That's why you got to buy
Like
it in the
50
off
bucks.
season,
Facts.
right after Halloween's
Buy the
over.
dip. You got to buy the dip, Jake. You didn't know?
That's
Jeez.
true.
Jake, what are you dressing up as?
I don't even know, dude.
Hasn't
The
even thought
clown.
about it, huh?
He's gonna be
Uh,
three-hole punch Jake.
three hole punch.
The black dots on his shirt.
What is that?
Three hole punch?
Mhm.
You don't know what a three
The
hole punch
thing,
is?
Like a
No.
you
paper
stick the
puncher.
paper in there.
Oh.
You're just
Put in
gonna
a
have three
binder.
holes. Oh.
I'm protractor beard guy.
Dude, the best Halloween costume I think I've ever seen Chris made it. It was like in 2016. He he made a whole Canadian Mountie freaking costume from South Park. He got a big
What?
styrofoam head. Dude, it was awesome.
That's wild.
Dressed up as Canadian from South Park.
I don't
And
ever
like we
get
went
that
out
into it.
I'm
went out to
always
the
kind of like on the fence, like whether I want to go all out or not do anything, because like it's fucking expensive and
yeah,
takes
I never
time.
go all out. And we went to the bar and Chris is these girls are fucking like making out with this fucking foam head and shit.
Nice.
Shit was
That
hilarious.
sounds like a party.
Yeah.
I I must have missed my invitation. That's crazy.
Fuck,
But
you were still in Philly at the time, I think. You might actually that might have been the year you moved.
no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It sounds fire, though. I feel like I need to go all out this year.
Wait, what are you dressing up as? Did you say?
Hmm?
Did you say what you're
Um,
dressing up as?
yeah, I'm gonna dress up as Lex Friedman from the Lex Friedman podcast.
Lex Friedman.
Word?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what
Oh,
I'm gonna
Like,
dress
hey,
up as.
bro,
I'm gonna dress
what's
up
your
as
build?
Gambit. I'm gonna do
That'd
my
be
best
sick.
Channing Tatum impression.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe you throw a card at me again to cut my eye.
That's what I was thinking, bro. When I saw you, I was like, I'm gonna be Gambit, ultimate card thrower. Out here saving
Hmm.
lives with that shit.
I just remember
You
when you
got to
did
get
that
the
shit to me,
accent
dude. That
down,
shit
bro.
hurt.
I already got the accent hand. What are you talking about?
All right, let's hear it.
I can't even remember what the accent is actually. I'm lying.
He's like, I'm gonna slide into
Oh, you
them
got
buttery nuts. So what does he
you
say?
got cold feet.
I can't remember what he says, bro. I just remember the fit was fire.
Yeah,
I feel like it
yeah.
would
It
be
was
easy to replicate it too without maybe spending too much money. You really just need some sort of like headband gear,
that Gambit costume to this day was the
coat,
most accurate comic book costume ever,
ever.
ever. I can't
I feel
think of
like
a
I
I
feel
can't
like the
think of a
Green
movie in a
Goblin was
comic that
pretty
was
solid.
more. It was not accurate at all.
Okay.
Isn't his outfit purple?
No, in the original, it was just
Who's?
green. The Green Goblin.
What about the Joker?
Which one?
Mm,
The
Jack.
most authentic one would probably be the Jack Nicholas, yeah, Nicholson one.
I think Jack. I think that yeah, the Jack Nicholson one would be the best.
Hmm. I think
Jared
that
Leto's version.
yeah, that one was it hurt my eyes.
I heard the new Joker movie was muy terrible.
Yo, there's no way it can be as bad as people are saying it is, right?
I'm
I've
gonna be
heard.
honest with you, bro.
the Joker?
Yeah. I feel like
I
it
read
can't
it.
be that bad.
I read
I asked. We went and saw Beetlejuice, and I asked the guy there. I was like, "Yo, have you seen the movie?" And he's like, "No, a bunch of my coworkers did, and they said it was terrible, though."
I
It's got
actually
a
ended up reading
5.33% on Rotten Tomatoes and like a 5.3
Nice.
out of 10 on IMDb.
dude, I ended up reading the synopsis of it because I was like, I'm not gonna go watch this shit. And I would be pretty pissed too.
The
I heard it's like a
12,000
musical.
one-star ratings.
What?
12,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like Todd Phillips kind of got fed up with comic books because I don't know.
I wonder how Joaquin feels about it because isn't this the first movie he's done a sequel to?
Yeah.
And this shit's getting torched. I heard Lady Gaga was like hardly in it.
It wasn't like a musical or something?
That's what I heard.
What?
Yeah, I heard there
I've
was
heard
a
a
lot of
couple things.
songs.
I gotta watch it. I'm not paying to go and
Like
watch
the
it
first
though.
one was like, I thought the first one was pretty good. It was a little depressing.
Yeah, it's just like kind of dark.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
depressing.
I think they could have ended it with the one. Was this like a piggyback off the first one, or was it just like a whole different movie?
That's why I was, well, Eddie was saying that it doesn't even
Doesn't
tie
even
into the
follow
first
this.
one. I was like,
Yeah.
well, you could have because it didn't really, the first one just kind of ended.
Like when all the chaos started
Yeah.
happening, right?
Yeah, I heard the only thing that it ties into is he's in jail. That's it.
Hmm.
Weird.
It
You
might
guys
be
start
just
watching The Penguin?
no, I need to.
No, I need to watch that.
I'm going with the let the episodes build up approach,
Yeah.
so that way I can just go ham.
Yeah, it sucks having to wait till Sunday. Damn it.
Because they're what, 3 episodes in maybe?
Yeah.
How many, I wonder how many episodes there are.
Probably eight or
Like
nine.
8.
I saw Jack Reacher got extended for a fourth season, which is
Let's
good.
go.
It's a good show. I actually really like that show.
I like that show.
I need to check it out. Haven't watched it.
That's a fun
Yeah,
watch.
Are the Seahawks about to score right now? No way.
looking like.
Hopefully it's
Um,
Metcalf because I need some points.
Hey, hopefully it's not Juju Najigba. So I left him on the bench.
who's
Oh,
that?
Jackson Smith, Najigba.
Or is it Jackson? Yeah, I don't know
I'm
if
always
it's
afraid to
Juju.
say his name.
Don't want to
Who?
mispronunciate it.
I'm not, yeah, I'm not trying to end up canceled,
What's
bro.
his
Saying something
what's
too
his name?
crazy.
Jackson Smith, Najigba.
Something.
Number 11 on the Hawks.
Yeah,
Oh, he's about to score right now.
Not with
Okay.
that throw. They got PI though.
um, bro. So apparently there's this mall over here, not too far from us, where a bunch of like trafficking happens. For
Child
like,
trafficking or like sex
yeah,
trafficking?
like snatching up kids. Some like I was just looking it up. Some the police are asking for help in locating people that were involved in a shooting over there. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I just here? It's not too
Wait,
far away from us.
That's wild.
Yeah, because
wait, did they send
there's like a
Amber Alerts
Lego
out for that stuff
spot.
over there?
What's up?
They send out like Amber Alerts for that stuff over there, or is that just for missing people or what?
Yeah, they send out Amber Alerts for kids that are missing. But Chelsea was telling me some story about some parents that she know were over there and they were like trying to beat up some dude
Why?
who was with his family. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Why?
Snatching up kids. They were trying to like some lady was trying to hold this one person's kid. Like just some random lady was just like, let me take your baby. Like, let me hold your baby.
Get out of here, lady.
That's so crazy.
Hit him with the EE, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like
nuts.
back the fuck up.
But there's like a Legoland there. So it's like, of course, that's where kids are going to be hanging out. It's like an arcade, a movie theater. Uh,
That's pretty wild.
hide your kids, hide your wife. That's the type of situation I got over here in Arizona, bro. Right next to the
Better not bring
border.
your kids.
Was it next to you guys?
Yeah, it's just a mall that's over by at the call, like near the college.
Yikes.
Wild. Oh, we
That's
didn't
kind of
stop.
that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, hey,
Makes you want to
you
move
guys
on out
ain't
of
allowed
there.
to go shopping over there. If I got to go hit up that Nike outlet store, though, you guys are staying home. I got to go on my own. Just we can't take that risk, all right?
No new shoes for
Dad's got to go shopping all by himself, all peacefulness. They'll leave me alone. They'll think I'm one of them, bro. They'll leave me alone. Oh,
Oh, I'm going to get arrested.
be like, be like, hey,
yeah.
is he part of the crew, man? I'm over
God,
here
look at that
living my
mustache. There's
best
no way
life,
he's
huh?
Is it he come with
Hitting
you?
the Tobey Maguire and the Spider-Man 3 down the freaking
Ah,
down the mall.
Dude,
Uh,
that scene was crazy, dude. I like secondhand embarrassment watching that. I was like, no shot is this happening.
that goes back to what we were talking about, Mason. Like, how do you film something like that? Like, what do you tap into? I
That's
need
Sam
some of that.
Raimi for you, bro. That motherfucker ruined that movie.
Yeah, he's still somehow involved in like all of these movies too.
He did that Doctor Strange, that Universe of Madness movie, and I left halfway through.
Is
I
that the
can't even
second
remember.
one?
Yeah.
Couldn't even
Yeah, that
tell you what happened in that movie.
movie was kind of bad, bro.
I don't even think I watched them.
That was the first movie I ever walked out of.
Yeah, it's because you were going to Smash, probably. That's a
some
fact
beers.
because you told me.
Yeah, I think I was. I don't know.
You played yourself.
Did I?
You didn't miss anything though, to be honest. That movie, I don't even couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you the
Yeah.
plot. Couldn't tell you the. Chelsea and I were just watching Deja Vu with Denzel Washington. Any of you guys remember that?
Yeah, sort of. It
That
just
movie's
replays
kind
the
of.
same day over until what, he doesn't die or something? Or gets it
Spoiler
right and
alert.
saves somebody?
It
If
sounds
it
like the tomorrow.
No, they like are trying to solve this case and they somehow tap into like the past to try and prevent this attack from happening. It's weird. I was like, it's kind of next level. This shit is
Hmm.
next level, Holmes. Hey, yo! You're
How do you
just
guys feel
busting,
about the
yo.
Gladiator movie?
Number two.
Yeah,
Is it out yet? When's it come out?
I think it comes out November.
November 22nd.
I mean, it looked all right.
What was it? What movie?
Felt like it has potential.
I don't know, man. I was like, I bet you that has Pedro Pascal in it, and it fucking does.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
just
we've
because you
had this
don't like him doesn't mean
conversation.
the movie can't be good.
It could.
Like he's a good
It's
actor.
going to capture the magic of the first one.
The bucket that they're releasing for the movie looks fire. The popcorn bucket.
Not as good as Dune, too.
Dune
Did they still get
Dune
creative with those
2
things?
bucket, the butthole.
What? Is this a thing? Do I
You've
It's
not?
never
like,
seen that?
Hold on.
Might be right up my alley.
yeah, Eddie would like that one.
Oh, that's a thing. Oh my gosh.
I get
Okay.
extra butter.
That's crazy.
Like that came straight out of fucking Adam and Eve.
Yeah. That's a crazy popcorn bucket, bro. Oh my gosh.
Why would like that would be like the worst bucket too. Like you putting your hand in, bringing all the butter out, and then you're going back in, your hands just getting all buttery. Why?
They didn't think that one through.
Like I
Yeah.
can grab a handful of popcorn, it gets all scattered everywhere when you pull it out.
And then you got
That's
to worry about the butter flying in your face too when you pull that shit out. No, thank you. You leave the movie theater and your shirt's just stained with all this butter. And
that's
they're like, "What the fuck,
crazy.
dude? What were you doing in there?"
Yeah. Is there anything better than movie theater popcorn?
Movie theater Coke.
I just saw
Mm.
Beetlejuice. I don't know if I mentioned that. Has anybody seen Beetlejuice?
Was it good? I heard it was
It's good.
decent.
It's good. It's weird. Those movies are weird, bro.
It's Tim Burton for you.
First one was wild.
Yeah, it's weird for sure.
Yeah. Was the Who was the mom in the original? She was in League of Their
Kevin's
Own.
mom.
Was she in it?
Is that her? She's not the
Hmm.
mom,
Yeah,
is
she
she?
is.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of the lady that died.
I'm pretty sure the
Yep.
girl's name in the movie is Lydia.
Mm, I'm talking about the couple that was dead. You remember the couple that was dead in the original?
Oh yeah, they weren't in it.
They were both in it?
No, they weren't.
We're
Oh, weird.
not.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I
You're
mean,
thinking of Gina Davis.
Yeah, Gina Davis. She was at Comic-Con.
Hmm.
Gina Davis.
She's from League of Their Own.
Yeah.
She's
Did
the
you
older
guys
sister.
She was Stuart Little's mom.
did you guys meet Frodo?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
No, we saw Samwise though. Dude, his line was the biggest.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the Goonies guy?
Yep.
Bro, imagine just having people wait in line to say hi to you.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's kind of wild.
That would be crazy.
Dude, and then all of those transactions are cash. So imagine all the because they don't get taxed on that. So they pocket that.
Yeah.
Logic was there, bro. No one was in that motherfucker's line. He was just standing there empty,
Just playing with his Rubik's Cube, probably like, anybody
bro.
want to see if you can solve this? Or
Telling Devin that. Didn't he make that
like
like
rap, rippity rap. Get in the line. Meet me right now. Like what? Okay,
didn't he
bro.
make that suicide prevention song?
Yeah.
I don't think it worked because he had no fans.
Just
He had no one there, bro.
I
terrible.
feel like that's kind of a weird, like, it's kind of weird for him to be there, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
He must have fell off.
And Logic.
I f-
And you're like, who?
yeah.
A
Seems
bunch of
forced.
random people there, I believe.
They're just
Mhm.
trying to get whoever they could,
Like, why would
expand the audience.
Zach and Cody go
Sweet life, bro.
for Comic
They
Con?
went?
Yeah. It's not really Comic-Con. It's more like a that I wouldn't it's not even called Comic-Con.
What's it
Fan
called?
X
Oh,
for
Fan
fans
X.
of
And
everything.
eggs. Yeah.
Xanax.
If Ashley Tisdale was there, you best believe I'd have bought a ticket.
You should take your original poster of her and have her sign it.
She wasn't there?
No,
Oh,
I
she
still
was
have that
there.
hanging out in my grandma's house too.
What is?
Whatever happened to her?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is she doing?
I don't
I
know.
think she had kids and stopped acting.
She got
Her,
involved with Diddy, had a dip.
I mean, Vanessa Hudgens doesn't even act anymore, does she?
Yeah, she does.
I feel like she was
Does
in
she?
something
She's been in
not
stuff
too long ago.
recently.
Can't remember.
She was what was she
Let's
just in?
see.
Bad Boys Ride or Die.
She was in that.
Yeah, she was in
Hudgens.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch any Will Smith movie.
What in the world?
because you're a hater sipping on that haterade.
Bro, he slapped my guy
Number one hater.
like a
Who, Will
pussy.
Smith?
He was defending his wife, bro. He's doing his job.
What? Where's all that defending when she's getting piped down by all of her son's friends?
All right, Eddie. All right, bro.
Gosh, dude, pull out all
That
the
didn't happen in
stops.
public. It's okay.
Yeah,
Prove me
exactly.
wrong. Prove me wrong.
Got nothing.
He was on the couch watching, bro.
What would you have done, Eddie? You'd have let it
On
slide?
on what?
I would have turned that slap into one of these, bro. I would have let him know. He wouldn't have been able to come back to the show, bro. Huh. I'm going out with the
You
bang
just
for show.
knuckle sandwich.
Put him at. I hit him with one of those. I hit him with the Alex Pereira, dude, right in the body.
I'm
And
honestly
that guy-
surprised
That guy's wild.
no one did anything to that Ricky Gervais guy
Why do you think that is?
When what?
when he was hosting. He was saying some wild shit,
When he
bro.
was saying like keep your opinions to yourself.
Yeah.
That speech.
Yeah, he was saying some wild shit. He was pretty much calling them out for all being pedos because of that Harvey Weinstein guy and Jeffrey Epstein.
Because if they attack him, that makes it true. If they don't do anything, then they're just like, man, this guy's just talking crazy.
True.
No one laughed too. They were
That
just
is
like,
true.
"Oh." He's like, "Is your friend? You hung out with him.
That is true.
You think Drake was at those Diddy parties?"
Definitely.
Mm,
I think so.
Oh, I wouldn't roll it out, but yeah.
I think he's next in line, bro, to get outed. He's a buster.
has there been any
Buster.
like relevant
Straight
breaking
Buster.
news, Eddie? Give us a
Towards that?
lowdown. Let us know all the conspiracies. You got like 15 minutes.
My conspiracy is that I think he will be dead in less than 2 months.
Did he?
Yeah. from a parent, quote unquote,
Suicide.
suicide.
When
Is
is
that
the
the word on the
trial supposed to
street?
happen?
Probably not till next year.
Is that the
Didn't
word
they?
on the street? Is that what's supposed to happen?
I mean, there's a lot of people who went to them parties, dude.
I've heard
Cat,
that he's willing to testify like against everybody.
Oh, didn't
Spill the beans.
didn't he just get hit with like 122 uh lawsuits or something?
What kind of
that's
Accusations.
lawsuits?
the,
Like,
I thought that was the
Oh,
amount
did
of
you see
dildos that
the?
company.
Did you see that video of him with that little girl? She's
That he
like, "Oh, I
adopted.
adopted
I
her."
think we talked about that.
Wait, what?
Is she still alive?
He like supposedly just found this little girl on the street and brought her in.
When there's like a thing like pops up, like,
I
is
don't even
this
know.
is this Ava girl, like this missing girl Ava that's on a freaking billboard?
Is she missing?
I don't know.
Hmm. People should look into it.
Well, I mean, he's in jail, so I think they did look into it, right?
But her, like, is she still
Oh,
around? Right?
No idea. I think she said. I think it just said she spoke out the truth behind Diddy's adopted daughter.
I don't know, man. That whole situation is just fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
kind of crazy.
I think a
I,
lot of
w
people are going down there.
I wonder if bro, I wonder if we'll like find out what happened with uh Hawk and Biggie.
Like through
Didn't
his
someone get?
situation going on.
I feel like he had
I
to
think
have been involved.
Didn't,
I think he tried to make a move on Tupac and Tupac was gonna out him, bro, and then he just had him killed.
Dang,
didn't
okay. Fire
didn't someone
conspiracy.
get
Yeah.
arrested in the Tupac case?
That's why he had indictments, right? Because the dude who murdered Tupac said that Diddy paid him to do it. Isn't that one of the reasons why they were looking into him?
What are all of his charges?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked into it because I I I don't know, bro. I don't believe anything these days. So it's like
Well, I
Maybe
believe
not if it
that
was
he
for
has
sex
people.
trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy.
I
I
I will
believe he'd
say
be
this.
rapping about some crazy stuff back in the day.
I will say this. No one was in his mansion, and the way they raided it, right, with people with ARs and armed to the T, I do believe that these higher ups who went to these parties were like, yo, you got to go in there and clear that place out.
But that's the weirdest thing is why did they raided him? How long ago was that? Remember when the initial raid happened?
A few months ago.
It was a long time ago.
It was a while ago. He's been out for it's definitely been over a month. But then like they just let him just kind of like do his thing and then they eventually pushed on him. Like they would have had to have had if they're finding what they're saying like is coming out right now, like they would have known that back then. Right? Or no? Or was there
I
a
think
different raid?
I think they did, but I think too many people. How did he even get busted in the first? It all started with that video that came out by TMZ with him beating the shit out of Cassie.
I realize that, but they raided him and then they just left. And then it was just kind of like, what was that about? Like, there's no charges, there was not like not really any news. And then he just got charged. Like it's been more than a month at least.
So are you
They
asking like
had
what?
to process the evidence.
Like they didn't just get like maybe one tape and they're like, oh, like this is enough to just get him already. Like they're like, let's take our time, let's put a whole case together.
I will give TMZ some credit. Anytime they get some shit, they put it out there.
The only thing is like I feel like you don't make that raid unless you already have enough evidence
Well,
to,
yeah, they would have to have like warrants.
right? So like, and then I just don't understand how that whole like what are you doing with that month? That's a long time to wait.
Maybe you have
When did
informants.
No one will ever know, except for the CIA.
Yeah, aren't you an ARC, Robert?
huh?
Aren't you an ARC? Give us the deets, bro.
Ain't
Look
never
at that
narked on
stat.
nobody.
I'm
They
not a
just
narc.
die in ditches. Hey,
September 17th, 2024. What's today?
October 10th.
September 1, like 3 weeks ago.
I
feel like that was
hate
longer
whenever
ago
you
than
look
this.
up any news and they freaking use freak off as like the headline. Always freak off.
Clickbait.
Yeah, you think he's enjoying prison? He's having fun.
He might be, bro.
He's having
He
some
might be
freak offs.
having a good old time. Wonder
Yeah.
if they let him bring some baby oil.
Oops, I dropped the soap again.
Oh, crazy, bro.
Tricky.
Do you think it's in men's DNA to make things difficult?
I
Like,
think,
what do you mean?
yeah,
I was talking to Chelsea. I was like doing something. She's like, "Why don't you just do it like this?" I was like, "It's in men's DNA to make things difficult. Don't question it. It'll get done. It's just gonna be harder than it had to be."
I I
I guess it
disagree.
depends.
Think you'd make things easier, right? You'd
I feel
want to
like
make
I
things
feel like
easier
I'm always trying to do things the easiest way possible.
for
No,
real.
I was joking, but
I'm like 100% lazy, and that's what like lazy people always come up with the best ways to do things.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
'Cause I want to keep being lazy, dude. It's what
yeah,
drives innovation.
for real. That is true.
Like some of the best programmers are lazy because they don't want to do shit so much, so they just try and automate it.
Uh,
They write
To
tools that do the shit for them.
Tony Stark was a lazy mother effer. He just created Jarvis and a hand that operates and just tells it what to do. Do this for me. Uh,
Jarvis, bro. I watched Infinity Wars the other day, and it's actually kind of underrated.
Yeah,
let
every
me.
once in a while I'll go on a kick and I'll rewatch all of them, like everything like in a row.
Winter
Is it
Soldier's
is it
fire.
underrated though? I
Winter
feel like
Soldier's
everybody
fire.
loved that movie.
Which one? Infinity Wars?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Infinity Wars, definitely not underrated.
Civil War was good too.
Civil War was good. I think Winter Soldier was amazing.
Yeah, that
Um,
was good too.
did anybody like the Thor movies that much?
I didn't really
I
watch
thought
all of them.
I thought
Thor
that Love and Thunder movie was all right.
was that three?
It's kind of like a fever dream, bro. That
I like the
movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy ones. I feel like those ones are pretty cool.
Yeah, the most recent
All of those are
Guardians was good.
bangers.
Yeah, they're consistent.
Um, bro, what was I just gonna say? I thought there was like news about a DC movie. Could be wrong.
I
There's
think
a
they're
Batman
remaking.
2 coming out in like 2026.
Oh, that's what it was.
I think they're remaking Green Lantern.
He's playing Green
Thank
Lantern.
God.
Oh no.
Is it gonna be I thought it was gonna be a TV show though. Am I wrong?
Who played Green Lantern the first time? It wasn't
Ryan
Ryan Reynolds,
Reynolds.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I'm thinking of
Yeah,
Green Hornet was Seth.
Seth Rogen.
that was wild.
That movie
Yeah,
was crazy.
that movie is something else, dude.
Think you
The
regretted
green.
it?
That shit was nuts. I remember seeing the trailer when it came out. I was like, no fucking shot.
That's like that Paul Blart movie, bro. No way you selling me on that.
I
Hey, they
think
made
Paul
two of
Blart
those though.
was better though,
Oh.
right?
I guess.
I mean,
I mean, they made three Sharknado movies, right? Like, It's not impossible for terrible
Who's
movies to be
watching
made.
those?
Like
Yeah, but those movies don't have a budget, so they just made them for free.
You
I
ever
feel like
watch
that's got to be
Cocaine
some form
Bear?
of abuse at some point. Like you're just inflicting pain on these people and they enjoy it, so you're just constantly putting these things out.
Was that Cocaine Bear movie any good, Devin?
It is wild, dude.
I
That's
watched that movie. That movie is crazy.
is
It's
that the one with Ice
hilarious.
Cube's son?
Yeah.
Wait, he's in it?
Wasn't bad though. I feel like it
I
wasn't a bad movie.
it wasn't bad. It was just very like wild, like just the most random shit.
Huh.
The
It,
bear,
isn't
like
it
the
based on a
bear,
true story? Isn't that what it says?
kind of.
Yeah.
It's like loosely based off a true
Yeah.
story.
What?
I don't
Dude,
know if
that bear
as
went
many
That's
people
fucking
it's on the
died
wild.
loosely.
in real life, but
No way. From a coked out bear? We need that story. We need to find those people and interview them.
They're dead.
Oh,
All of them.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Hey, go find these guys.
You ever you see the fucking the videos of the say Diddy three times in a bathroom mirror? He fucking
Absolutely
pops up
not,
with the
bro.
fucking bottle of baby oil.
not
Bro,
trying that one.
That
I'll take
sounds
my chances
terrifying.
with Beetlejuice.
Uh, real life scary stories are not fun. Beetlejuice is fun.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying, bro. Do you imagine just there with baby oil? You're like, oh fuck, not again.
It's
Not
kind
again.
of what? What the hell? See, that's
Eddie
a
went
form
to
of
the all white
abuse.
party.
Eddie would have been at the Diddy parties, bro.
I don't know, man. That shit's kind of scary.
If you were in that crowd, you would have been the one hanging out there,
Eddie would have
dude, in
been
the
the leader.
corner.
Hmm.
Uh, oh,
Nah, bro. I don't put
oh, you
myself
guys
in.
are out of oil? Don't worry, I got you. I'll be back.
Does butter work?
Eddie would have been kicking it, bro,
Butter.
for sure.
No way, bro. That shit sounds terrifying. 100%.
Do you think we actually find out like who's all involved?
Nah,
I bet not.
not if it
There's
involves some high up people.
Because he said he wants to take the stand and tell the story.
He ain't taking the stand. He gonna be suicided.
Yeah.
I think you might be right. I think we should pinpoint this right now on the podcast and see what happens. What about oh, we got election happening in under 30 days. You think they still try and take Donald out?
I felt like I don't know.
No,
I felt like
it's
they've
not.
given up.
Yeah,
Some
I
wild
Last I
agree.
shit.
heard, the polls are pretty one-sided.
They
That's
get
what
flipped back to him.
I heard they're trying to make everything as bad as possible before he gets into office so that it falls on him.
I've been thinking that the whole world is just like going through
Bro,
chaos with all these storms
so much
and
shit has been happening.
isn't there like a bunch of tornadoes that are going on right now?
Well, look
I
at all
know
the
Florida was
hurricanes.
hit with a
And
bunch of tornadoes
the
because of the
hurricanes.
hurricane.
No, there's the hurricanes. Anybody hear about Lieutenant Dan?
He's okay.
I heard, yeah, I heard he got offered a kick contract and like $100,000 boat.
Is that the guy who wanted to stay in his boat?
He did, dude. He stayed in there the
Yeah,
whole
Stay
time.
alive.
He's in the
he's
video.
still
Where
kicking too.
Like I can only imagine Lieutenant Dan in his boat all night, just fucking getting smashed around. It's like fucking tables going everywhere.
People are crazy, bro.
did people start a poll on him if he would survive or not?
Yeah, there's people betting on it. That's
Damn,
crazy, bro.
not the survivor.
But yeah, but I think there was some tornadoes. Hold on. Are the tornadoes in Florida?
They happened in Florida because like all the winds from the hurricane were causing some tornadoes to happen.
I was watching the video of like the eye of the storm and when the lightning was going in, and shit looked crazy, bro. I couldn't I couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
that just solidifies like I would never live in Florida. Like that's crazy.
That's what I think I did I send that in the chat? Said I'm not moving to Florida. My
I
mom
think it
and
was
Nick were
in the
saying
family chat.
my mom and Nick were saying they wanted to move over there after visiting there, and I was like,
You guys are
I don't know
wild.
about those storms. You got to worry about
Storms,
that.
the gators that end up in your fucking living room after the storm.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
really.
And the
End
humidity.
up,
Like you're just living
end
in
up like
humidity.
chubs, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I like the humidity though. I'm not a big like sweater though, so I don't sweat a ton. So
Hills
it kind of
and
evens out, but
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't do humidity.
Um, but yeah, dude, world's going crazy right now. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what is it? The apocalypse? Is apocalypse happening?
The
I feel like it
apologies.
is. Judgment Day.
I've been having dreams
We're
that
gonna
the
start seeing blue beams from the sky, beaming people up.
I'm gonna be trying to hop into other people's fucking beams that are next to me.
holding
Let
on
me
to their
save
fucking
you.
legs.
Trying to hitch a ride on somebody else's shit. Yeah.
Fuck you, Danny. That's so funny. I call him Channing Tate dumb.
That show's so
Mm.
fucking funny.
He goes from making that to now you see him playing Gambit.
He's in another movie that's out that is apparently doing pretty good. What is
Danny McBride?
no
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. Channing Tate
It
Yum.
was like a another like rom-com, wasn't it?
Blink twice, I
Oh
think.
no, it's a scary movie.
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah, yeah.
thriller.
You ever watch the fucking Righteous Gemstones?
It's so
This
good.
Eddie talks about that all the time.
this guy's
It's
always
it
talking
is
about that.
You
fucking
guys gotta
wild,
watch it,
dude.
bro. It's so fucking
Did you
funny.
ever watch Eastbound and Down?
I couldn't get into it.
I've seen clips.
It's so funny. I mean,
It has that
if I
Mexican
went
guy in
back
it,
and
right?
watched it again, it probably wouldn't be as funny.
Mexican guy?
What's his name? He plays
Carlo?
on
From The Pest.
John
Have you
John
seen
Leguizamo,
it?
Leguizamo.
The Pest. That movie is
I haven't
legit.
seen that
That
movie
movie
in
is crazy.
forever.
That movie's a classic. And the guy in that movie is in the original Beetlejuice. Look at that. Tying it all in.
Full Circle.
Put a
He
bow on
is?
that shit, bitch.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo's in that movie?
No, no, the other guy.
No, the hunter.
The hunter,
Didn't
the guy that tries to hunt him.
Oh, I thought he died.
Hmm?
Yeah, the dad, I don't think he wasn't in the new one,
The
right?
original Beetlejuice.
No, the he was
Oh,
in the original
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
he was.
Look at that,
yeah.
dude. Look at me tying stuff back in together, bro.
You guys should watch The Thing.
The
What
Thing.
thing? What thing?
I
Like
That's
this?
don't want to see your thing.
From 1982?
Dude, it's so good. I
I've been seeing
rewatched
that
it.
on I
Or
think
is
It's
it's
it the
on
like
'Peacock.
2011 one?
the old one. The animatronics on it, like the one scene
That
where
should
they
be
try to like electrocute the guy, give him the defibrillators, bro, it's like one of the greatest scenes ever because it's all like,
Bro, I don't want to. Dude, that guy looks creepy as hell.
dude, it's so good though. It's so good. Super
Oh, never
underrated.
mind. I was watching. That was a different one.
What'd you say? It's the thing?
The Thing, yeah, the original with Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell? Man, he
I've been
was
watching
young.
like some of the older horror movies.
I just
Watch
watched
that
an
one.
Children of
old
the
movie with
Corn.
Watch
Kurt
that one.
Russell.
Children of
It's
the
so
Corn are
wonderful.
wild. I need to go rewatch those. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's
You
pretty
guys
crazy.
should watch The Thing though if you haven't seen it. It's one of my favorites.
I just have a hard time watching old movies. To
It
me,
is
it's
like it is kind of hard now.
I'm just so spoiled with like special effects now. Like I watch old movies, I'm like, oh, that's so bad. It hurts my
I don't
soul.
know. I still watch like old Adam Sandler movies. They're so good.
I mean,
They're,
that's
they're way ahead of their time.
those I'm good with. Like horror movies are just hard because it's like the
They're already low. low cost
You guys,
Like the
production,
monsters always just look fucking dumb.
have you
claymation monster.
Yeah.
have you guys watched the Godzilla movies?
Which
How
ones?
many?
The
There's
Godzilla,
like
the new one.
19,000.
No, the new one.
The zero
Yeah, -1.
minus one.
We already
You gotta
talked
watch that.
about
Yeah, but you
this.
guys haven't watched it.
Yes, I
I don't
did.
have
And I fell
Netflix.
asleep, bro.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Robert
have
would
to
Did it
hack
fall
fall
into some
asleep?
asleep.
Netflix.
His ass would fall asleep. Him and Jake would fall asleep in the middle of a fire.
How big's the fire? What do you mean, bro? My life's a fire.
Dumpster fire.
23 to 10, when did all these scores happen? What the heck?
Yeah,
Every
he
time I
returned.
look, um, yeah, horror movies they're all the same. They're literally all the same. You can predict a horror. I guess all movies are like that though, right? Like you can literally tell what's gonna happen in a movie like
Pretty
10 minutes
much.
in.
Poltergeist
Nah,
was
bro.
was wild.
You gotta watch
Except
Hereditary.
500 Days of Summer. Like you'd be like, what the that's some bullshit,
I
bruh.
love that movie, bro. You're just hating him.
That's not how you would expect it to end though.
Yeah,
That's
which is
what makes it a good movie though.
which
That's
makes
I
it
never
even
said
better.
it wasn't a good movie. I'm saying like that's a movie you would like you wouldn't expect it to end like that. You wouldn't predict that.
All these movies are
Watch,
too predictable.
watch Midsummer and Hereditary. Those movies will fuck you up
Like
too.
give me a movie where Thanos snaps his fingers and then they just end it
They did.
and just leave it there. And then Marvel quits making movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine that, that'd be crazy. They're just like, oh, just at the peak of freaking the industry and it's just like, we're done.
That is
Imagine all
what
the fucking pregnant ladies after he snapped the fingers, they're just like, oh, the fuck? Coughing up fucking pus,
Hey, these are the questions that we need to like
queef and dust.
that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Fucked up.
You have
Hot
to
take.
hit them with the toothpaste on their stomach and get the last part out. Wow.
That's wild.
That's never. What if you had twins, bro? Only one.
Twins.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, well, only one of the twins makes it out.
Yeah.
You think it's possible just like if the theory of like evolution is real, do that we eventually evolve to someone having like superhuman abilities? Eventually, like just over millions of years.
At that point, it'll just be human
Mm,
abilities.
I think it'd more be like,
AI.
yeah, we've integrated ourselves with something that gives us those abilities.
But then are we still human though at that point? Like we've
Probably
evolved to a
not.
different
Probably not.
species then.
We're we're cyber.
Have you ever watched Black Mirror?
Yeah, that shows a trip.
Dude, like the shit where they have like the rewind, replay your fucking memories and shit. Like that's like the Elon Musk fucking brain shit he's doing.
Yeah.
Shit's kind of wild.
Uploading your fucking consciousness or uploading all your memories to a computer. That is wild.
Yeah. I know I mean we've talked about that so many times, but it like that's gonna be an actual thing, which is crazy. And like
I think I brought it up once before, but that altered carbon's kind of like the same type of deal, right? Where they treat their bodies that they're just like a host for like people like to upload themselves into and like keep living forever.
What's that movie with Harrison Ford? And he's like chasing down
Star
a
Wars?
no fucking Blade Runner. Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. This whole
Yeah.
podcast has been about movies. What are we talking about, Blade Runner? The one with Ryan Gosling? Isn't he in Blade Runner?
That's the second one.
Is that the
You're
new
talking
one?
about the one from
Or
1982.
Yeah, Harrison Ford was in the original.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That was a remake. I heard the one with Ryan Gosling was really good too, though. I haven't seen it.
No idea what those movies are about.
They're interesting. You should watch them. That and what's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where they go to Mars?
Attack on Mars.
No,
Mars Attack.
I remember, but that was a good one
Classic.
too.
Where they go to
Predator.
Mars?
Yeah, they go to Mars.
Get to the
That was
chopper.
that was a good movie. I like those
I don't
movies.
know, Eddie.
Those movies are
You know too many movies, bro.
well, they're dope because I mean, we're over here talking about AI and shit, right? Like here they are making
Oh, you're
movies and
talking. That's funny you said that. I was looking up the new one, but you're talking about Total
Terminator?
Recall.
Oh, totally.
Total Recall.
Yeah, they had one with Kate Beckinsale and Jennifer or something.
Didn't
Didn't they do one with the guy from the Penguin?
Yeah,
Colin,
yeah.
Colin
Colin
Farrell.
Farrell.
Colin
yeah,
Farrell, yeah,
Colin
that guy.
Farrell.
He's in one.
Yeah, he's in like
yeah. The
the
original was
updated
super
one,
dope.
I guess.
Um,
I love that was a good movie too.
all of these movies like predict stuff. Like you ever watch that movie Contact? I think with Jodie Foster. They have like iPads. Like the technology they use in there is almost identical to what we have right now. Like I think they're like FaceTiming each other. Shit on an iPad at one point. I'm like, yo, the
What?
fucking
For real?
what iOS system are they on? That shit is crazy, bro.
They
Making
didn't
that
Minus
have
I
one,
mean,
that.
it came
probably.
out in 1997, so I mean, that wasn't too far off of technology we have
I
now.
mean, but think about where technology, when did the first smartphone come out? Like 2012
Like, yeah, 10 or 11.
to where we're at now. Like that's
I
What
miss my
was it like?
Nokia, dude. Just playing fucking Snake.
for real, bro. I miss LimeWire, bro. Having to work for my illegal porn.
Music?
Bro,
Oh,
Bro,
imagine
you used
how
to get
Bro,
many
so much songs on there.
sacrificing the fucking whole computer, the family computer, so I could get my beat off, bro. Fuck.
It's
imagine
all
how much
dial-up internet.
money.
I'm in the middle of fucking downloading a picture of boobs and somebody gets a phone call.
Ah!
God damn
Bro,
it.
oh my gosh.
Hang the
Who turned
phone
the
up.
oven on?
So we have a meeting today over at the gym and I'm not even thinking about it. Most of the trainers that are there are younger than me. So I mentioned that. I'm like, I was like, do you guys remember like having to like tell someone to get off the phone? They're like, what are you talking about? And someone said that, I was like, no, bro, I'm
They don't even know what
old.
landlord are probably.
No, they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh my gosh, dude, no way. I realized how old I was. I was like, fuck.
Just outed yourself.
Yeah, this is crazy,
People still
bro.
bro,
have, do
AOL.
people still have landlines at their houses like
No. And if they do, they're usually like
90?
voice over internet of some
Old
sort.
motherfuckers.
Like they're not
Well,
actually a landline, they're connected
Like
through their internet.
wireless, yeah, to their
would
internet.
you need landlines if you lived out in the middle of nowhere, though?
No, dude, you just get Starlink now.
Yeah, you can get Starlink.
Hmm.
That's why Elon's out here helping all the people in Florida too with Starlink. Is there anything that guy can't do? Should we just give him all of the awards for everything,
Can't
for
get a
all of
tan.
humanity? Like,
Starlink's dope.
Fucker can't tan worth his life.
who cares, bro?
It's because the sun's bad for you. He doesn't want to be tan. Wants to be white, pasty.
I saw
Because he's
I
trying to
saw
live forever. He's got to keep his body young.
I saw a meme like that.
That
It
might
was
be
just
true.
like him and Jake Bezos. They pat him pictures like side by side, and they're like, you can tell who's in the lab working and who's out enjoying the sun. And Jake Bezos is all tan and kind of ripped, and Elon's just like sitting in a chair, gut out, all white as fuck.
I would imagine he works out some, bro, with the amount of stuff that he does. He's got to have
Stimulate your
some sort of
mind.
release. He's got to have something that he does.
He plays video games.
Yeah, he's a gamer, bro.
But I
He
would
streams
imagine
sometimes, huh?
you don't think he exercises at all? I saw him jumping on the stage with Trump and he was getting up a little bit. He could have jumped over paper at least.
I actually didn't watch that. Was he jumping up and down for
He's
joy?
like,
Hmm.
he jumps like what you would imagine you would think he would jump like.
It's funny because everyone like Kamala has all these like people coming in for her, but then if you have Elon in your corner, you would think that you know, your money's borderline, you know, infinite. It's infinite,
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
you know. Doesn't matter if you have these donors giving you 300 million, this motherfucker can give you whatever you need.
Yeah, so I just was watching interview with he did one with Tucker Carlson. He was saying how it's important he's saying this election is important because there's laws for like the reason they're bringing in immigrants is to um affect the election
Yeah,
not this year but
future
in
Every
election.
year.
4 years because it's like 5 years where you get status where you can vote.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's kind of crazy, right?
And he's saying that like if you take out the states that are normally swing states, if you get those filled up enough, then you don't have any swing states. And at that point, then
They took our votes.
democracy's gone,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Which is, yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Until they realize, like, oh man, these guys fucking suck. We're gonna be Republican now.
That's why I wonder if
Backfires.
Talk
because
about the ultimate backfire.
I wonder if it's one of those things where like you look throughout history where even just throughout the just in the country, like people changing, their political party. Like, isn't it just one of those things where like the scale's gone so far this way that now it's got to go back this way?
But
And then you're
also,
gonna have a couple of years of everyone being Republican, and then it's like, oh, now it's gone too far this way. Now we got to tilt back this way.
you got to think about though, like what's the state of the country when, whenever that starts happening.
I think everything might just be over amplified too, especially with the media. Like the media, dude, the amount of ads that I get over here for because in Arizona, like
It's a
it's a big
battleground
deal.
state.
Yeah, it's dude, the ads are. My daughter was like, um, she's like, we're going for Trump, and I was like, oh yeah, why are you team Trump? She's like, there's an ad on the radio, and it's like Kamala Harris is stupid. I was just like, nice, nice,
Mhm.
Dude, the ads they put out are so cheesy too.
and
It's
I'm
like,
like,
oh my God.
they're terrible, bro. So I think it's just everything's just over amplified, but it is crazy that there's just so much stuff going on right now, like the war. I saw something that said like Putin was like threatening to use or like to do nuclear testing if the United States continued to, which is like wild.
Yeah, that'd be no joke.
Yeah, that situation is kind of crazy.
It's actually, yeah, that doesn't sound cool at all.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But
Fuck that.
I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know, dude. I try not to pay attention to it. That shit makes me depressed. For real. That's why football's nice. Tune on Sunday, bro. You're just watching football from morning to evening.
That shit don't make you depressed too?
No, not the way my
Pretty
team's been playing.
depressing for me lately. Fuck.
Yeah, how long's Anthony Richardson out?
I don't know. Flacco's good though. I'm not like worried about it. We just
That's
need JT back.
that's crazy. You're saying Flacco's good in the year 2024.
Dude, you got to realize this man was a Super Bowl MVP.
Dude, he's
Yeah,
legit.
I remember, dude. I remember his way there too. He freaking took out the Broncos. That crazy ass pass to Jacoby Jones along the sideline, ah, just straight up.
Shit, some people are
As soon
saying
as he
like this
caught
is the
that
best
ball, dude, it
Flacco's
should have
even.
been my fucking heart running
Some
away with
people
that
are saying
shit.
like that Flacco looks better like this year than he did when he fucking won the Super Bowl. Not throwing any interceptions, fucking.
It
I
is
mean,
kind
he
of
took that
crazy that
Browns
he
team to the
doesn't get
playoffs.
injured.
He's a freak.
Like, has he
He
ever been
doesn't
injured in
also.
his career?
I don't feel like he
Yeah, he
really
had that
fucking
concussion against
scrambles
the
that
Dolphins.
much either, though. Like
It was super bad.
Anthony Richardson just out there
Oh,
looking to get fucking hurt.
yeah, I remember that concussion actually. I mean, I feel like a concussion is to be expected. I bet all these dudes have had.
Oh, 100%. Most of them, like probably 99%. of football players,
They
and then
probably
they
have
all
all
become
had
concussed.
concussions. Is
Maybe
there a
not
level to
punters.
concussion? We got a
Well,
grade? Grade 1 concussion, grade 2, grade 3?
Great. So he's just like, I think
Oh,
I
you
got
just hit the
fucked
prestige
up.
and concussions. Boop. Collect your badge. That's what they do at Ohio State. They put them on the back of their helmets.
Hmm.
Prestige and
Tua
the
got,
concussions.
Tua got the Purple Heart of concussions.
It's like, damn, you talk to him, he's just like, yeah, I play football. You go, I stay.
Hmm. He broke it
Uh,
in my nose.
yeah, yeah. Supposedly he's coming back, so like that is wild.
I
Yeah.
heard Tua was coming back too, and I was like,
That
what?
isn't that what I? Who were you talking about?
I thought you were talking about Anthony Richardson.
Oh no,
Did
I
you
was
say
talking about
Tua?
Tua. Yeah, he's coming back. Anthony
That's
Richardson should be back in like this week or next, I think.
the fact Tua's coming back is wild.
Yeah, hopefully he starts sliding. I go head first in the freaking linebacker.
He might forget to slide at this point. Huh. That's probably
Yeah.
why he keeps getting concussions. He forgets to slide because he's been concussed.
He's getting fucked up all the time.
Yo, these guys scored a touchdown too. Hey, we
Yeah,
gotta end this thing. I'm gonna have to go watch this game, bro.
49ers might lose again.
We've been on for a minute. I gotta go eat and watch this game and
All
get my
right.
porn real easily. Sorry, just kidding. Wifey, if you're watching this, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It was a loop back. I'm working on my comedic tie-ins. You know. Anybody
Boo,
got
this
any
guy.
shout outs? Jake? Jake's leaving them with the Dune popcorn.
Go pull it off the shelf.
This guy mute
He's
himself.
muted. Yeah, he's muted.
Jake, you're muted. Is stupid.
I was muted this whole time, dude. No way.
This is awkward. I wasn't recording the whole time either. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. Um,
You hit the record button, right?
yeah, hey, people, expect more consistency, possibly.
Or
No
don't.
promises, you know. Just be ready. Just turn the alerts on. All right, like, subscribe, ring the little bell alerts so you know. All right, when we're here. All right. We're gonna try and get like a football situation going. I'm trying to talk football after every Sunday or Monday, either way. But all right, anybody got shout outs? I'm gonna
Shout out to my bed for helping me sleep.
4-0, baby.
hmm,
Oh, I asked that, dude.
would you say
Shout
4
out
and
to the
0?
refs.
Yeah, for real. I thought they
Hey,
were 5
Yeah,
and
refs.
shout out
0.
to the refs, dude.
No, they're
Yeah, they're
bye
5
week.
and 0.
Are they?
Pretty sure they're 5 and
Shout
0.
out to my
They
fantasy
just
team.
Who do you
Bro,
play this
shout.
week?
shout out to the man who invented
I
pizza.
got an easy win this
Oh, I like that one.
week.
Or woman. Or
Playing
woman.
Fernando.
Do you think it could have been a conglomerate of people? It could have been like a
I think food evolves just like people and play and you know, animals do.
decided to combine with vegetables. It's like, whoa.
You get a tomato.
Vegetable.
Vegetable.
The vegetable fire.
Fruitable.
All right, we're out of here. Everybody be safe out there. All right, so make smart decisions. Like this channel. We'll see you all later. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.